Welcome to Dine Inspiration. Hit the like, share a comment, and subscribe to the channel to get new inspirations when I upload. I'm on the move in Boston. On this tour, I visit some of my favorite restaurants and eats from the years I lived in Boston, along with a few new places I've discovered. Today, I'm checking out a new-to-me restaurant called La Brasa, which features one of my favorite restaurant concepts, cooking with fire. La Brasa translates to cooked over embers, and any restaurant with an open fire or oven in the kitchen grabs my attention. To find the restaurant, I have to leave Boston proper, cross over Cambridge, and enter Somerville. I'm quite familiar with the Somerville area, as it's the town I lived in for over 5 years when I lived in the Boston area. I could only get a late reservation when booking for two. A friend of mine is joining me to try it out. Upon arrival, the place was pretty empty, so it seems I could have come earlier. It smelled of wood fire and had a lovely rustic wood vibe. Upon being seated, I was told the kitchen would be closing in the next 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
But I was a bit put off that there was no earlier reservation available online, but the restaurant was almost empty and now we would be rushed. But let's get to the food. Once my friend arrived, we quickly ordered after getting a concerned look when we attempted to catch up. My friend got a glass of red wine and I got the house sangria. For our appetizer, we ordered the New England-style fried oysters. For entrees, I got the lamb belly with bulgur salad and mint salsa. My friend ordered the Iberian Pork Mogote with grilled jerk pineapple relish. Then we shared a side of crispy Brussels sprouts with maple bourbon glazed chili and sesame. The sangria was okay, but not particularly memorable. My friend seemed to enjoy her glass of red wine. The oyster dish was a bit odd and didn't taste as I anticipated. I didn't find much flavor and there were only a couple oysters buried under the pozole. The lamb belly was quite good. I could taste the fire and the bulgur salad was well seasoned and balanced. My friend ordered the best bite, however. Luckily, she let me taste her Iberian pork and it was delicious. The wood fire was front and center and the seasoning along with the jerk pineapple relish made it pop, but still complemented the flavor of the pork. We both marveled over the Brussels sprouts as well. These were some of the best Brussels sprouts I've had. I just wanted to keep eating them. They had the perfect mix of textures, from charred to soft to slightly crunchy. I would recommend this restaurant, and if I lived in the area, I would come here frequently. Both entrees had great flavor and were well complemented with the salads, relish, and sauces that accompanied them. Although the menu seems to favor South American and Mexican flavors, it definitely has an eclectic sensibility, referencing flavor profiles from around the world. It makes tasting their ever-changing menu thought-provoking and delicious. After enjoying the food at La Brasa, I was inspired to grill my favorite cut of pork called the Secreto. La Brasa used the prize cut of Iberico pork called Mogote. I happened to have an Iberico Secreto in my freezer and I pulled it out. I ordered the Secreto from the Meatery, an online site where you can buy restaurant quality cuts of meat. This cut of meat is magical. No need to marinate it or do much prep. Salt and pepper and on the grill. The flavor is next level. With it, I will do my own version of a pineapple jerk relish. I will add some links for information in the description about the special cuts of Iberian Mogote and Secreto. Also, you will find a link about cooking a Secreto, which I'm demoing today. Let's start by prepping our Secreto. This cut is fairly thin and has a lot of fat marbled through it, which gives it tremendous flavor when grilled. It's sometimes called the pork skirt steak as it's a dead ringer for its beef counterpart. You may want to cut some of the fat off, and if there's any silver skin, try to get it off too. But be careful as it's typically thin and can tear easily. Just salt and pepper are all you need, but if you have other spices you'd like to add that can take high heat, go for it. After seasoning, let the pork sit at room temperature for about an hour before cooking. While the pork sits, let's make the pineapple jerk relish. I decided to support a local artisan in New Jersey. I found a jerk relish offered by Just Jersey online. So I'm going to grill some pineapple and dice it up as well as I can and add to the relish. I also may add a bit of this jerk marinade called Secret Aardvark Drunken Jerk Sauce. Brush the pineapple with some canola oil and put it on the grill. Grill it to get some color, but not so much that it turns too mushy. Just 1 or 2 minutes per side. After grilling, cut up the pineapple as small as you can and add to the relish. Add jerk sauce as desired. Preheat your grill to at least 450 and grill your secreto. You want to stay close, and I don't recommend closing the lid or walking away. The fat in the secreto is similar to grilling Wagyu beef. It will flame up really quickly. While I don't mind the kiss of the flame personally, I have ruined many a great cut by walking away. This is quick cooking, and I use the thermometer to see my temperatures. The suggested temperature is medium rare, 130 to 140, but I will do it to about 145 to 155 for a more medium well result. I know any pink on pork is not for everyone, so it's up to you what works best, as it will be flavorful regardless unless you cook it to death. Well done is between 160 and 165. Since some parts are thinner and others thicker, you will probably get some various doneness on your final result. Let it rest for at least 5 minutes and then add the relish. This has so much flavor. The secreto is tender but has some lovely charred crispy bits, and the flavor is like some of the best grilled ribs you've ever had, but without all the time it takes to get them tender. The relish definitely has some kick, but the acidity and the sweetness help round it out. By itself, the relish was a bit hot, but with the meat, it's more of a gentle kick that builds as you eat. The next time you want to splurge for a special occasion or are entertaining, consider ordering a pork secreto. Just between you and me, the secreto is no secret anymore. I hope you've discovered a new flavor inspiration. Until next time, remember, life's a banquet, so pull up a seat.